Konbanwa minasan, this is Chronicle. Okay, I'm going to talk about this Aswald with this Assassin Job Plus. And then right now, I don't have her 5-star mementos. So I'll be using her 4-star mementos and with this Uzuma mementos. And then with these gears. And then I managed to max all of her gates. And then for the Kaigan Deso, I only max level 5. And I'm equipping her with evasion runes and single attack runes. And then with this slash attack up and critical rate and then critical and anything. Okay, next is her Kaigan Deso. It increased her physical attack for level 5, speed for level 10, slash attack for level 15, and some bursts of light for level 10 Deso skill. So this will increase her overall attack power, but it doesn't increase her evasion, so beware. And then next is her leader skill. For the dark units, they will have physical attack 40% and evasion 5%. Actually, it's not really that bad, even now. And then if you master her third gate, it added extra HP plus 20%. So at least it increased the HP. Okay, next is, I'm going to go through her main ability and side ability and master ability at the training arena. Okay, let's go. Omae no jutsu wa misete miyo! Okay, her overall status is about this high with this leader skill. And then, let's see her normal attack. Okay, and... Okay, next is her main ability. For this second skill, it's a dark slash attack. And it knocks the enemy's defense when she attacks the enemy from the back. And with the strong versus a human, and probability of critical. And then also greatly increase her slash attack. And maximum you can stack for 3 times until she receives any damage from the enemy. And then, if she manages to defeat the enemy, this skill will activate. And then the damage is... Okay, about this high and... Okay. And of course, if you use this skill for 3 times, the total power of her slash attack will be very high. Okay, next is... This third skill doesn't have any changes after the Job Plus, but it is still quite useful because of the magic evasion gradient up, so that she can easily evade the magic attacker. And then the damage is... Okay, about this high, and then... Okay, and then next is... For this 4th skill, it greatly increases her evasion until she using any one attack. And then for this 2 skill, there is a power up, and then there isn't any skill usage. Until she uses either this or this skill, it is a permanent buff. And then this skill cannot be continuous use. It added extra slash resistance and back attack resistance greatly down for just one attack. So try to use this skill from the start, so at least it greatly increases her evasion until she using any attack. And then next is... For this 5th skill, it's a dark slash attack, and it knocks the enemy's defense when she attacks the enemy from behind, and strong versus a human, and jewel drain, and probability of critical, and also greatly increase her speed, and move plus 2 for 1 turn. And then when she defeats the enemy, this skill will activate, so it's quite nice. And if you master her 5th gate, it added extra. If the opponent has any bad status, the power increase, and also reduce the jewel cost and increase the skill usage. So it's quite nice overall, but it doesn't increase the overall skill power, so beware. And then the damage is... Okay, and... Okay. And then next is... For this last skill, it increased her CT by 50, and then also increase her maximum HP and with the recovery for 1 turn. And then also greatly increase her back attack power, and along with the evasion, critical damage up, and reduce her jewel cost until she evades any 3 attacks. So like for example, if there are many enemies keep attacking her, especially more than 4 attacks, this buff will disappear, so beware. But then, the chances is not really that high because it increases her CT and also increases her speed if you are using this skill, so that it will be very easy to get to her next turn. Okay, next is her sub ability. For this second skill, it's an area / attack towards the enemies only, and with the strong blind status, and during the status, the enemy speed grading down. So this skill is actually quite good, so that she has a higher chances of evade the enemy's attack. And then the damage is okay, about this high, and okay. And then next is, for this fourth skill, it is a / attack with sleep status, and during the status, the opponent will have all defense grading down. So this skill is also not so bad, but it's only single target, so beware. And then the damage is about 4k and then 4.7k. And then next is, for this last skill, she will destroy the enemy's shield, and with the healing disable status, and during the status, the enemy will have dark resistance grading down. So it's quite nice actually, so that your dark elemental character will have higher damage. And then the shooting range is okay, it's 1 to 4 and can be extended. Okay, next is her master ability. This skill is from her 4-star Mementos Bijunker Award weapon ability, and then it permanently increases her physical attack times 2 until she receiving any damage from the enemy's attack. Until she receiving any damage. So this weapon ability is also very good for her, especially it is from the 4-star Mementos. So compared to the 5-star Mementos, it is much more easy to get. And then next is, this skill is from her 5-star Mementos Bijunker Award, and it's an area, dark / attack, and strong versus a human, and probability of critical, and then also reduce the opponent movement and bad attack resistance grading down for 3 turns. So this weapon ability is quite good for arena or PvP or any quest. But then this skill also can attack your allies, so beware. And the damage is okay, about 7k and then about 8.5k, and the AoE is a diamond. Okay, next is her reaction ability. It will activate before the enemy attacks, and she will inflict the enemy with the HP regen notified for 3 turns. And then also greatly increase her evasion until she evades any one attack, and skill attack can be activated as well. So basically this evasion buff is only for this enemy one attack. So basically this evasion buff is only for the current enemy attack, unless the opponent is using any 100% hit, so that the evasion buff will be still there. And then for the shooting range and height range is only just 3. So if the opponent is using any attack that is further away from the shooting range of 3, it will be useless, so beware. And then depending on the situation, you can switch this reaction ability with this old reaction ability from the Twin Blade Master. Only applies to the physical damage, there's a probability of complete evade. So if the opponent is using any physical shooting attack, this might be the better choice. If not, just equip with her new reaction ability. Okay, next is her support ability. It added extra HP up and further increase the magic evasion buff, and then along with the physical attack and magic resistance. And this is the only passive that increases her physical attack. So try to master her second gate and equip this passive by default. And then next is, it increases her evasion by 20, I think. So I think these 2 passive will be the best for her. And then depending on the situation, you can switch either one of the passive with this passive that increase her move and jump +1, or this passive, also not so bad, it increases the shooting range because all of her skill attacks shooting range can be increased, but then it only increased by 1, so beware. Or maybe you can equip with this one that increase her speed and shooting attack. So like for example, if you want to equip with the Gunner side ability, this one, And this you can use the shooting attack. And then also you can use this skill for more evasion on herself or any ally for 3 turns. And also with the accuracy up. And then you also can use this Twin Blade sub ability with the evasion up or physical attack speed, or maybe this skill also increase the evasion. Yeah, it's really depending on the situation. Otherwise, just equip with her Drop Blast sub ability. Okay, next is her Mementos. This 5-star Mementos is not limited, so it's quite nice. And then for the BG ability, when she defeats any enemy, it will permanently increase her dart attack, critical rate, and ration block attack, and can be stacked for 3 times. And then if you max break these Mementos, it further increases the buff. So this BG ability is really very good for her, especially with the critical rate up, so that all of her skill attacks will have critical damage. And then for the Mementos group skill, it increases her speed for the basic parameter, and then along with critical rate, bind status resistance, physical attack, evasion, back attack, and dual regen if you max break. So this Mementos is really very good for her. And then for this Mementos leader skill, for the Desert Drawer groups, they will have HP plus 30%, physical attack 30%, single attack 20%, magic evasion 20%, and strong versus a Gluttony 40%, and strong versus a MB 20%. So this leader skill is very good for the evasion unit, especially if you are fighting against the magic attacker. And then if you don't have her 5-star Mementos, you can actually equip with this 4-star Mementos, which is also quite good for her, and it increases her critical rate, and along with the light resistance, slash attack up, and magic evasion. And then this Mementos leader skill also increases her physical attack 30% and magic evasion 20%. Not really that bad actually, but then it doesn't increase the HP and single attack, so beware. And then she also can equip these 3 Mementos, also not really that bad. It increases the HP and physical attack, magic attack. Or maybe Uzuma Mementos that increase her magic defense, dex, physical and magic defense. Or any Mementos that is from the desert will be good enough. Okay, next is the gear. This Vision Cloud Award or Mementos gear, Dagger, is from her 5-star Mementos, and then only the assassin job that is from the desert can equip, or Lodi Ouroboros. And it increases her physical attack, speed, dart attack, and slow resistance. So this weapon is quite good, especially it greatly increases the physical attack. And then the weapon ability I already mentioned just now at the training arena. And if you don't have her weapon, you can equip with this dagger is from Ishuna Christmas Limited Mementos, and it increases her physical attack, dex, accuracy, and critical rate. Also very good for her, if you ask me. Or you can equip with any weapon you have. Okay, next is this armor is from her 4-star Mementos, and then it increases her HP, physical defense, dex, and evasion. Also very good for her. Or any equipment that is increase her HP or evasion will be good enough. And then next is for this accessory, it is from the gear summon, and it increases her speed, charm resistance, berserk resistance, and slash evasion plus 20. And then you can use this weapon ability as well. And it's a moving skill and recover all of her best status, and also increase her speed for 3 turns. Also not bad actually. Or any accessory that is increase her speed or any other evasion will be good enough for her. Okay, next is I'm going to use this skill for 3 times that increase her slash attack, and then along with this debuff, dart resistance down on the enemies, and let's see the total damage increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see her normal attack first. Okay, about 8k, and then okay, and how about this skill? 16k and near 18k, and then how about this skill? Whoa, 25k and then 27k, very nice. Okay, next is I'm going to use this skill, and let's see this and this skill increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the damage. Whoa, suddenly increased a lot. But this is considered a bad attack. And then how about this one? Okay, this is without the bad attack. But how about if I attack from behind on the weakness with this skill? As you can see, it increased about 5k. And then how about this skill? Whoa, 50k from the bad attack and then 46k from the front. And how about from behind? Whoa, 54k. And there's a chances of critical as well. So it's very nice. Okay, next is I'm going to use this physical attack times 2 and let's see the total damage increased by how much with everything. Okay, let's go. Okay, her physical attack is about 3k. And then how about her normal attack? Whoa, not bad. And then, okay. And how about this skill? Okay, and okay. And then this skill. Whoa, 75k and okay, about 70k. But then how about if I attack from behind with the 2 skill? This one. About 55k. And then this one. 81k. Very, very nice. Okay, lastly is I'm going to use this all defense down as well. And with everything. And let's see the total damage increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see her normal attack. Okay, interesting. And okay. And how about this skill? Whoa, 92k and then 85k. And how about this last skill? Whoa, 125k. And then 114k. Okay. And how about bad attack on the weakness? 92k. And then 136k. Okay, let's see the critical damage is how much. As you can see, 190k. Okay, next is I'm going to test her evasion. And I'm going to use Zen as a slash attacker and Narrow as a magic attacker. And let's see how well she can evade their attack. Okay, let's go. Okay, first thing first without any buff. And then with this skill, 100% hit. Okay. And then how about using this magic? 0%. No comment. And then how about if I attacking her from behind? 28%. Okay, it is still very low. Okay, next is I'm going to use this evasion greedy up. And then along with this evasion up. And let's see the total evasion increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, I will not test the magic attack. It's guaranteed 0%, even from behind. Okay, so let's see the Zen attack, this skill. 0%. Okay, interesting. And how about from behind? 44%. Okay, it is still very risky, but then Aswald will activate her reaction ability that increase her evasion by 40. And then if she kills the enemy with another evasion buff, I think it will become 0%. Yeah. So conclusion is, she suddenly become a very powerful physical attacker, especially when she attacks the enemy from behind. And then second thing is, I find that the follow-up skill is very broken when she defeats the enemy. Especially it also increases her maximum HP, so even if she receives any types of damage, at least she can survive the enemy's attack with high HP. And not to mention, she also has slightly high resistance on the magic. So if you equip with the magic resistant runes, at least she can survive. If the enemy is using any 100% hit skill, of course, or any resistance seals, either way. And then last but not least, try to get her 5-star mementos, but then her mementos is not limited, so you can actually get it anytime. So I guess that's all about Aswald. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about her, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
任務了解。勝ったつもりか。今来いて。今来いて。あっけない。次に行くぞ。